hot day here in St. Louis. So today I'm inside the shop. I'm doing some work, doing something to the Chrysler 300 today. I hope you guys find this interesting. I hope you find it entertainable, okay? Interesting, knowledgeable, whatnot, you know, whatever. I hope you like it, you know. And like I say, I'll remind you from the get-go, please, the like buttons, the subscription buttons, you know, the notification buttons, very important to the channel. You know, it helps me to keep the channel going. So I kind of survive off those likes and off those subscription buttons. But today I got something that came in the mail yesterday. I was too tired to do anything because I've been out here working in the hot heat. I was putting up a fence, and I'm gonna show you guys this fence I've been putting up before the at the end of the program. So, but I'm going to be working on the 300, and I got some seat covers I'm gonna be putting on the inside of it. I'll show you what they look like. All right, so it's nothing grand, nothing grandoso. It's just some nice. They say that they're leather. They're leather on the front, but they're not leather on the back. And they're seat covers, okay? And I ordered these, and I got them off of Amazon, I believe. You see, I got them laying down here on my floor. And the reason why I got them laying on the floor is because the floor is nice and clean, because I mopped it, and I keep my shop floor clean. So what I'm gonna be putting them on is what's inside of here. Let's get some light in here so you guys can see what the inside of the 300 looks like. All right, now we got some nice light going on in here. All right, see that big rip right there in the driver's seat? I hate that. Okay, now and I would probably leave it like this if I didn't have the rip and then the cigarette holes right there, which are not mine because you know I don't smoke. Remember those old seat covers I put on there, the ones that I feel that look like a quilt. Let me take a look at them, and they're ugly. Okay, that's why I took them off. I took them off the other ones in the front. And I got these on, and these are leather-like seat covers, and I know it's black, but, you know, black will match just about anything. So I'm going to start putting them on. All right, so the first thing, I'm going to start on this passenger side seat. I think I'm going to have to take that headrest off first, and got to figure out how I'm going to give you guys a camera shot of it. All right, so I got the passenger side one on, and I tell you what, guys, these things fit so tight. I thought at first, I mean, like, I've been like a half an hour getting this thing on here. And I thought, man, did they send me cat skins? You know, they're not cat skins. Now, the thing about it is, I mean, they are real leather. You can feel they are real leather. But they're a real light leather. They're not real thick, you know. But I tell you, they fit like crazy. And instructions say, like, you can see the wrinkles in them, that the wrinkles will fall out of them. You know, because they were wrinkled up, you know, in the package. But man, these things were a bitch to put on, serious. Now I got that one on that side to go, and I got the ones in the back. So I'll get back with you all when I get the driver's side in. I tell you something, it is really hot out here today. I mean, it's a lucky thing that I'm inside the shop because it's in the 90s outside out there, and I mean, it's really hot. So it's not too bad in here because for some reason, you know, I got this concrete floor keeps it, you know, cool. And but I tell you what, it may be hot out here, but it's a lot easier working on a vehicle when it's hot than it is when you're freezing cold. Okay, because when you're freezing cold, your body's all stiffed up. When it's hot like it is now, you want to hurry up and get it over and get your ass inside. So now I found out I did not have to take off the headrest, so I can just put it right over it, just like this. But I tell you what, when I tell you this thing goes on that real tight, I mean, it goes on real tight. When I say this thing is tight, I mean it's really, really tight. So it's gonna take me a little time to work it down, but I'll get in on there. See, I normally have my cap on, but I just want you to see, I am wringing wet out here putting this on. And this one's a little bit less. It took maybe about 20 minutes to put this one on. because it, all right, let me give you a little bit close up on it, because it really wasn't as, well, I kind of knew how to get it to fit. You know, the first one's always the hardest, as they say. And we take a look at them from the back. You can see that, like I said, the back part is not leather. It's just a stretch cloth. But look how tight this is. I mean, it's got a little pocket right here. Look how tight this is. You know, they're hard as shit to get on, but I mean, man, they fit real snug. And that's how seat covers should fit. They should fit real snug like that. You see, I even brought my little fan in here, because I'm telling you, it's, you know, it's hot outside, and then you pull it on this stuff here. I tell you what, I'm gonna sweat a few pounds off today, and that's all right. All right, now you guys know I used to work for the hotel industry, and one of our mottos were, don't work harder, work smarter. So hey, just take the whole back seat out. Make life a whole lot easier. All they sent me for these were the seat covers, and you got these little strap ends right here that go back and forth. They gave you nothing to hook those up with, and you got them here, 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 all around. I hope you guys can see it right there, and right there. So I'm thinking, like, what can I use to hook them up with? Every time I go to Harbor Freight, and this is when they had this sale on, I always buy a package of zip ties. And zip ties, I'm telling you now, you never got, if you do work, you never got enough of these things. You never got enough zip ties, okay? And what I'll do, so I got it all good and even on there, I'll start from here, and I'm gonna take one of the zip ties and go here. Now I got everything tied up. I just take some snips and just snip off the little ends of them, so that, you know, when I set them back in down in there, that nothing's in the way. This one. Now I got this back bench. I got it sitting right here where you see it sitting in the sun. I'm leaving it sit in the sun while I do the back parts of them. And the reason why, the sun's going to do either one or two things. It's going to either make the leather shrink up a little bit more, tighten up more, because it's tight now, or it's going to loosen up a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a leather expert on this, the sun does. I'm an expert on what it does to wood, because when you leave stuff sitting out like wood, laying on the ground, it makes it bend and fold. So we'll see. You know, it's not going to make that bend and fold, but it's going to do something to the leather, or either it's just going to make it hot to the touch. All right. So one thing about it is that when you're putting on seat covers, and they're not total factory to fit, because these are not, it says when I bought them that'll fit this car, you're going to do some trimming, you know, and stuff like that. Right here is a little handle that when you close this seat down, I'll show you. You hear that clip? You have to pull this little handle right here to pull that out. Now, this has to be exposed, because if it's not exposed, you're not gonna be able to get the seat down if you need to get it down. So I'm gonna have to trim and cut a little hole, like right up over in here. See where that strap is? So I'm gonna trim a little hole first, and I'll put the camera down so I can take my time and trim this right so it'll fit right, and I'll get back with you. Okay, so y'all can see I put a little slit right here. Nothing too big, just big enough for this to come through and it'll stick out. Okay, now I have to tighten it up and move it around in places. So give me about an hour or so. All right, everybody, so 2 hours later. And it has been 2 hours later because I started out here at, it was like 1:40 when I started, something like that. Now the time is almost, it's 3:20, what's that, 3:20, 3:23, okay? And I got them done. They're the front seats, which are right there, okay? And let's see if I can pan this in just a, yeah, there we go. So I can give you a better shot at that, all right? And there are the back seats back there. And you remember I told you I left that sitting out in the sun? And look at what the sun did. The sun actually got the wrinkles out of it. Seriously. It like stretched it. All right. So maybe I should have set these other ones outside the package and stretched it. You know, I wasn't thinking, I tell you really wasn't. I wasn't thinking, because whenever you're putting leather seats and stuff like that on, when you first get them, you're supposed to take them out of the package and let them acclimate, you know, to the air, just like you're doing, you know, when you're putting down wood floors. I used to put wood floors down, and you have to gotta let them acclimate, you know, to the air. Same way with roofing material. You know, that's one of the reasons why when you see they do roofing material, they don't bring in the roofing stuff that day. They set that stuff up on the roof and it's sitting up there for days. I guess it's got to acclimate or do something, but that's what they look like. And you can see the backs are really, really tight. I like the way the backs are, and like I said, these are tight and stretched where you can stick something back in the back. But and this seat here, and talk about comfortable, they are very, very comfortable. Okay, now there's an armrest that's on the inside of this. I'm not worried about it because nobody sits back here. You know, nobody hardly ever sits on the other side. I ride this car and I ride by myself. Well, I do take my mother around in it because it's kind of hard for me to get her up in the truck. So, but that's it. That's what they look like. You can see my other window sticker came in that I ordered. It says Deke Auto Detailing. I got that on the back of my truck as well. Now I got to put the one on the back of my wife's car. Well, she don't want it, but she's going to get it anyway because it's my car. I paid a note on it too. There's the front. There you have it. Those are the leather seats. All right, so that's it today on this video, guys. I mean, it was a short video, but, you know, I just wanted to share this with you, you know, just in case, you know, you got a car, you want looking to put you some seat covers on, you know, you can, and you don't have to just get leather seat covers. You can put any kind of seat covers on them. You know, I mean, are these the greatest seat covers? Are they real great seat covers? No, they're not. They're not even that expensive. I think I paid like $60 for these things on Amazon. And it came with all four of them, the whole set of them. And they say that they are leather. They don't even say faux leather. They say they are leather. And they feel like leather, and they smell like leather, real thin leather. But, you know, it looks a lot better than it looked, you know, before. It does, you know. I wasn't trying to, was I trying to get them to look like cat skin leathers? No. I like the leather feel. I do. I like sitting on anything that feels like leather. Leather's more comfortable to me than cloth any day. And not only that, but it's a whole lot easier to clean than cloth, you know. Leather, you can literally just wipe stuff off. So, but like I say, didn't cost that much. I mean, they're really hard to get on because these things are, you know, they fit real tight on the seats. And that's good. They should fit tight. The last thing you want are loose seat covers, because when you're sitting on the seat, you'll be sliding all over the place because the seat covers are not down loose. So, you know, hey, so if you like this video, you know, please hit those like buttons, guys. You know, please hit those subscribe buttons. I say it every time when I do these videos. You know, you gotta get the, you know, hit the notification buttons and getting the subscription numbers up. So I thank y'all for, you know, for tuning in. I thank y'all for watching, for all the comments that I've been getting. And I've been getting a lot of new comments and a lot of new subscribers. For those who've been subscribing to me, y'all, thank y'all so much. You just don't know. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I want to keep doing this. I like doing this. No, I love doing this. Okay, I really do. Love for my vehicles. Love for music, because, you know, I'm a musician. And one of these days, I'm going to start doing like that guy, the Detail Geek, does. when he finishes the video, he plays his guitar. You know, I can do that as well because I'm a guitar player. I play guitar, lead guitar, bass guitar, and I play a little bit of piano. So, you know, maybe I'll start doing those in some of my videos, but we'll see. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a wonderful day. And remember, it's hot out here today. Look at me. My shirt's all wetty and sweaty, and I'm drenched. So it's time to go in, you know, chill out the rest of the evening. So y'all have a nice day. I know I told y'all I would show y'all the fence. It's hot. I'll show it to you in the next video, okay? Because I'm not always finished with it, but I'll show you it when, you know, when I'm done. I plan on finishing it by Saturday. So, and they're talking about no rain, just hot 90s, upper 90s with heat indexes of 100 degrees. So it's hot. It's hot. Peace, y'all. See ya.